Hi friends, it's ShortStack, and we're playing FTL, Faster Than Light again. Which, get my stream manager going. Alrighty, I hope everyone's having a lovely night. Let's see what we got. Let's do it. Alright, just diving right on in. I'm gonna share oops. Wow. Going to attempt to share my stream with folks that like to check in my stream. And then we will dive in. Let's see how far we make it today. There we go. So, as a reminder, you are carrying data that is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. We need supplies for the journey, so we want to stop and explore as much of each sector as possible before moving on. But we need to get to the exit before the rebel fleet catches up to us, otherwise we will die. And then, yeah, if it's a blue-colored choice, it's a special option that's been made available because of your current equipment or because of your current crew members, I have learned. So, let's go. We've got Ryan here at the helm, looks like. We've got Kozar here on missiles, on our weapons, and Nikola on the engines. And let's power up these weapons before we jump. So let's see, the exit's over here. Oh, this is a funny one. So it does look like no matter what, we kind of have to go from the middle because it doesn't really connect to a whole lot. I'm tempted to go. I'm going to go up to this nebula. Let's see. It's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the small station is offering a deal. And it says we can give them 2 fuel for 5 missiles. I'm tempted to take it. That's actually a lot of missiles, and we have a lot of fuel right now. And in theory, we'll hit a store. So I'm going to take it. All right. I think I'm going to go to this part of the nebula as well. Let's see. And immediately run into an auto scout. Okay. So it's an automated rebel scout. It's in the nebula. We don't want this one to get away because then it will alert the rebel fleet. So yes, it starts to power up if it's FTL drive. It gets away. It will no doubt warn the fleet, like I just said. So we're going to pause. And it has no shield, so we're going to burst laser its engines right away. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so its engines are down. Let's burst its missiles so it can't hit us anymore. Though it seems that it can't actually bypass our shield, so there we go. Cool. We got 2 fuel from that and 11 scrap. That's not too bad. We also got one drone part, but we do not have drones on our ship, so it doesn't really matter. Why? Oh. All right, we just need to... That was easy peasy. Hey, Oliver fan. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you joining my stream. Definitely some bummer news we just received, and yeah, maybe a hike. Maybe we have your ma over and eat some fancy cake. Maybe that's what your birthday is. All right, let's check out this distress beacon. So it is a rock scout and says, hello, we used our last FTL fuel to jump to the station. They indicate a burnt out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. We can give them 4 fuel, or we can just say, screw you and move on. It is a neutral relationship. Against my better judgment, I'm actually tempted to give them the 4 fuel. That's actually quite a bit of fuel, but we're early enough on that I think it'll be okay. And maybe they'll give us something else. I feel like if we don't, they might fight us. It's also possible that they'll take our fuel and fight us anyway. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna hope that. All right, I'm gonna give them the fuel. It says, thank you so much. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Okay, kind of useful. Now we know where things are in the sector. So like not the worst. And then actually I'm going to move my little heart. Sorry. Actually, I guess where it was is fine, but. Okay. So our map is updated. Wow. Okay. I don't know what this is. Unvisited possible ship detected. Asteroid field. Wow, we hate asteroid fields. So I think I'm gonna go. I mean, I have to go here, and then maybe here, and then we can do. Like, I want to hit the store for sure. So that was kind of useful because now we know where the store is. We've got the rebel fleet coming, so let's move forward. Always moving forward. Let's see what we have found. Cool, rebel fighter. It says you detect a rebel scout on an attack. Approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. So we can intervene to defend the outpost, or we can avoid the conflict. We are going to intervene because that's the whole point of this. That's how you get supplies. Let's do it. So the rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move to engage. I'm gonna fix my footrest. Okay. Oh yeah, that's nice. I love a module chair. So let's continue. Let's pause. They have a level 1 shield, so let's go ahead and just burst laser their shield. So we'll unpause so that can charge up. They do hit us. Ooh, and they laser us, but... okay, let's go ahead and hit their missiles. Let's move this guy over here. Hey, what's up? Toasted bread Clem. Yeah, we'll see how far I can make it. All right, I'm gonna hit their shield again. I've knocked out their missiles. Everyone can go back to their little areas. I'm gonna burst laser their shields again and miss, which is annoying. I'm gonna hit their engine. That's what we like. Yeah, this game is a good one. Oliver Fan recently showed it to me. I mean, it's an old game, right? I think it's 2012 is when it came out. And I've honestly really enjoyed it. I think it's a lot of fun. I've only actually made it to the last level once, and I did not beat the boss at all. But we're trying. Nice. So we got 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 25 parts, which is awesome. Yeah, the emoji rain. Perfect for this game. Oh, cool. And the outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. So we got 2 more fuel and 18 more scrap, which is awesome. So we took a little hull damage, but we're actually doing pretty good. So we know that this is in distress. I might do something like that. A little backtracking, because I definitely want to make it to the store, but I want to have as much scrap as possible. All right. What do we see? Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Sure, we can lead them. So we got a bit of scrap as down payment. They're going to use our jump signatures to follow us. It says they say we're really helping them out, and there's a quest marker added. So we got 13 scrap for that. Quest is up here. I think we can make that happen, actually. So let's go up, because then we can kind of go like this. And we'll see how much the rebel fleet move forward, and we'll decide from there. So okay, you receive our quest. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? So let's pledge to do what we can. We have another quest, friends. So we got 25 scrap. And it says, if you can just give us a count on their numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. So there's another quest marker. Let's see where that is. Quest. Do they lead to each other? They do. All right. Let's move forward. We're racking in the scrap. I'm here for it. Oh, wow. This is a very hostile looking ship. Soon after arriving in the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. Okay, so they've got a level 1 shield. We can burst laser. Oops, that's not what I wanted to hit. This is the shield. Let's burst laser their shield. Waiting for it to charge up. Ooh, that laser is mean. Let's get this guy over here to fix the doors. And let's definitely hit their missiles and their laser. Thankfully that missed us. Okay, you have clearly bested us. We merely request our lives. So we can accept their offer, which is 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 10 scrap. It's not a terrible offer. I'm tempted to do it just for the 3 fuel. Their hull has 3. We probably could. I think let's take them down. Screw these guys. This is what pirates get. We're not going to accept surrender I'm gonna take out their engines, other shields back up, but that's okay. Actually, we can move that back to the shield. All right, it's done. It is done, friends. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we did not get as much fuel, but we got more scrap, and ultimately that is what I want right now. And we got 2 missiles. So continuing on, send everybody back to their little spots. All right, we have 1 quest, other quest. We're gonna have to do, I don't want to skip the store. Let's go to this quest and see how far the rebel fleet is, because like I've got to backtrack a bit to get to this store, but it's kind of by the exit, so we might be able to make it work. All right, let's go to this quest. I don't remember which one of the 2 quests this is. Okay, you arrive at the ship you were escorting. Jumps in behind you. Thanks for the help. We work at a nearby fusion power plant. We could try to improve your reactor's output as a form of compensation. Sweet, so they upgraded my reactor by 1. That's pretty useful. We can just put that right now into our engines. So we've got our other quest here. Let's jump down there and see what happens. I'm not gonna be able to make it to this stupid store. All right. It says you find the Mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. I could missile weapon, bombard their key structures, or leave before they notice us. I'm tempted to do the blue option because I don't get the blue options often. Famous last words. Let's do it, friends. Let's see what happens. Ah, shoot. Okay. You fire their fuel depot, but a shot from the surface rips the missile to shreds. Whoops. They must have a planetary defense system set up already. You try to get away, but a nearby patrol ship moves in to attack. So we lost a missile, and now we're in a fight. Thankfully, this ship is not too tough, so we're going to burst laser their shields like we always do. I think I might move this guy to my camera, and then I can see what they are doing over there. Oh, wow. Okay. Actually, I lied. What's up, Wiser? Yeah, blue is almost always good. That one was not great, but it's fine. We're early enough in that I don't think it's that big of a deal. So let's actually have my folks go repair the med bay, because we need a med bay. So their shields are down. Let's attack their missiles so they stop missiling at us. Wow. Oh gosh. Okay. And med bay got attacked again. It's okay. Their shields are coming back up, so we're going to hit their shields one more time. But at least they can't hit us. Everyone can go... Actually, I want you to go here. And you can go back. Okay. So we've got folks in here. They're struggling. I'm hitting their shields again, and they explode. That sucks for them. So we got 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 26 scrap. And we can jump. Shoot. I'm not going to be able to make it to the store. That sucks. I can go back here and then go to the exit though. So it says a missile shoots across your bow. I think it's bow in this context. When the jump completes, your scans quickly reveal a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. The pirate hails you. Damn it, we weren't expecting company. Stay out of this and you could profit. Let's see. So we can accept their bribe. We can also attack the ship. They only have level 1 shield, so I'm actually going to attack them. It says the pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. So let's burst laser some shields, as we do. The soundtrack in this is a bop. Like, all of it is so good. All right, so their shields are down. Let's do their missiles next because I don't want them hitting me. Though it looks like... No, because they have multiple weapons. So, oh, their shields are back up. Those are quick. Okay, fine. Our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. So we can accept the more generous bribe, which is 3 fuel, 1 drone, 12 scrap. It's quite a bit of fuel. But I want more scrap. So I'm gonna reject. I'm gonna hit their shields again. Thankfully they just missed me. Whee! So their weapons are back online. We missed. Wow, that was absolute bummer on our part. Okay. We're gonna have to upgrade shields soon. So burst lasers charging. We've hit their shield. That guy is not doing well. Let's go ahead and hit their weapons again. I'm actually like tempted to actually do their shield one more time because I think that guy might die. Oops. Yep, cool. So we just got 20 scrap. So the previous offer was better. That's what I get for, I don't know, being greedy. But I like the scrap. It's fine. Let's continue. We can't make it to the store. We just have to exit. So let's hope we make it to a store pretty soon in the next round. But we're killing it with scrap. So we... Wow, okay. It says there are a number of ships stationed around a rest stop. You immediately receive a message saying if you're looking for some bodies to fill your ship, you've come to the right place. So we have Block. He's like, I forget what these guys are called. They're pretty good. They explode on combat, I feel like. And then we've got a Stead, who is the Mantis. I'm a big fan of the Mantis people because they are really strong. And so I think I'm actually going to hire the Mantis guy. We love a good Mantis friend. I'm going to put him over here in missiles. Because then he can be kind of in the middle of the ship. And then let's save that. Okay. So let's jump to the next sector. I don't feel like being in a nebula right now. The NG also kind of suck, but let's go there because I don't want to deal with the nebula. I really don't. Okay, you've arrived at NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're willing to help. All right, we're doing pretty good. We made it through the first level. We've got 4 crew members. We're feeling good. This guy actually, I feel like should be on shields permanently. I do like when I'm able to see what's going on, but it's always pretty good to have someone on shields, so I'm moving them over. Which actually, speaking of, we've got plenty of money. It's 50. I might upgrade shields. All right, let's do that. And then we'll take one from here and do shields. So now we have a level 2 shield. Let's let's jump here and then we'll jump to the distress call. Oh, I hate it. I'm glad I upgraded our shields. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field and immediately moves in to attack. So turn and fight. All right, we're going to burst laser their shield and hope that they get hit by asteroids as much as we do. So thankful I upgraded our shields. Oh my gosh. So uh-oh. Are they? Oh, they must be lasering all of my stuff. Okay, this guy can go help fix that. I'm gonna drone or missile attack them. I've got a lot of missiles. There we go. Let's increase our engine because that helps us stop. So they are powering up. That really sucks. I'm gonna missile them because that's all I have right now. Okay, cool. So they've exploded. We got 1 fuel, 1 drone part, and 31 scrap. I am fixing. You can go help fix too. Fixing the. Okay, everybody can go back, and let's jump. That sucked. I hate asteroid fields. I am so glad I upgraded our shields before I did that. So it says you find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. That sounds like my nightmare. So we can send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke. And or we can leave them alone. What sucks is my guys are not at full health. I just didn't want to stay in the asteroid field because it was going to keep hurting my hull. Oh man, you think it's a good run, Toasted? Let's see. I always feel like I'm doing good, and then all of a sudden, like, one ship just obliterates me. So we'll see. Oh my gosh. I'm tempted to send crew members, but that sucks. Because, like, what's going to happen is someone's either going to die, or I might get a new crew member. Let's send the crew to help. Oh no, I knew it. Shit. Your crew boards the station, cautiously moving between corridors. Suddenly, a man-sized arachnid bursts from a vent in the ceiling, followed by countless more. You fight your way back to the airlock and are forced to leave before accounting for all crew members. Not everybody made it back. So we lost Nicola. That was my B. That's a real bummer. That was a real bummer. I should have just said no. I should have said that sounds like a you problem. It's really my fault. All right, everyone's healed. Let's jump. We can go. Let's see. We could backtrack a little bit. Like we could go down here. Kind of go this like bottom path. We can go up here. Let's go down. Let's go down. Hopefully we hit a store since we didn't hit a store in the first round. Because I was too busy helping other people. So it says you're greeted by a rare sight, a mantis ship that appears not to have noticed you. So we can remain concealed or try to, or we can attack them. Sometimes if you attack a mantis ship, they give you mantis friends. And we love our mantis friends. They fight hard. I'm tempted to hit them because they only have 1 shield. They do have like a little laser thing though, so that might be hard. Okay. Let's do this. Actually, let's move you over here so I can see what's going on. let's burst laser their shield. And they have somebody who's not a mantis on their ship. His name is Hager. Dang, that sucked for me. All right. I'm gonna hit this because that's gonna attack. Cool. They're gonna have a tough time. And then now I'm gonna hit actually their... That sucks for my O2. Go fix that, man. So I'm burst lasering their missiles so they stop hitting me. Cool. We're done with that. That was actually pretty easy. So we got 2 missiles, a drone part, and 26 scrap. We're gonna have this guy go help fix the oxygen because we need to breathe. Oh no, he fixed it. Okay. Everybody go back to their little stations. And let's jump. Oh, thank God, a store, finally. So we're going to the store because we only have 3 fuel. An NG ship hails. Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. So we don't have anything to sell. They don't have much that we can buy. I think the burst laser is actually better than the heavy laser. This heavy laser fires 2 shots in quick succession, each dealing 2 damage. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think any of these are good. I am going to buy a lot of fuel, like all their fuel. I think I'm tempted to just fix my entire hull. I'm pretty good on missiles right now. And those are pretty expensive right now, like right here. So that's it, but we're good on fuel now. That's what we really needed, thankfully. So the option of going down, and then we could probably do like a little ziggy zaggy. So let's go to this one over here and hope for the best. Okay, wow, we can pay a toll. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. They want 16 scrap, which is no, that's a lot of money, or scrap. I'm going to reject their offer. I'm glad that offer is in parentheses or quotes here because, like, yeah, that's not a great offer. So it says, too bad, you will regret this decision. And I don't think I will. I think they will. So I'm going to burst laser their shields. It's our favorite thing to do. I don't like that laser that they have. Okay. I ended up missing one of them, so I'm going to hit them again. Boom. Now we're going to hit... Oops, I didn't mean to pause. Hit their missiles. Wow. So it says, you have made your point. We are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. 4 missiles is actually quite a bit. I'm actually going to take that. Idiots. That's what they get for trying to ask me for a toll. I'm going to close these doors too. Okay. So yeah, let's, like I said, I think I'm going to like zigzag. So let's go up. We've run into another pirate. It says, there must have been rich pickings for pirates around here up until the war broke out. The pirate you encounter here looks worn down but hungry. You'll have to fight. Okay. So we always start with the shields, as we do. Seems to always be a good strategy. Okay, cool. I didn't like that, but it's fine. Let's hit their weapons. Thankfully, they keep just randomly hitting us places. Now let's hit their engines. Oh, they might get the shields back up first, but let's see. Let's hope that we get the engines before they get their shield back up. Oh yeah, we do. And it is done. Cool, so we got 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 27 scrap for that. Cool. Let's jump. I might jump up instead of, because this is moving pretty quickly. I want more space between me and the rebel fleet. So it says the NG are awaiting you at the beacon with their weapons online. They explain a computer virus that is wanted for hostile acts against the NG, multiple counts of binary scrambling, nano dissolution, and variable interference, is aboard your vessel. Dang, I should have taken the NG guy, because last time I did this, I had him speak, and then he died, and I was really upset, but then he came back, and his name was Virus, and he was, like, super powerful, so let's see. Let us try to purge a system code. Wiping your engine core and shields proves useless. Eventually, you trap the virus in the weapons system to purge it. Before you do, the NG grows restless and attacks. So they start attacking us. They don't care. So we are going to first laser their shields. They have this drone missile guy, so my missiles are completely useless against them. Well, why are my shields down? Oh no, because I decided to like try to purge my system. Okay, this sucks for me. This sucks for me. All right, it's fine. Let's move you over here to help. Dang. Let's try to get their weapons down. This is not cool with only the 1 shield. I didn't even think about that. All right, so we've got their shield down briefly. Let's do their weapon systems again. And it sucks that my missiles, like this drone will just knock my missiles out. So there's like no point in wasting them. Okay, cool. Thankfully, I was like, I can't take any more hits. So with the ship destroyed, you detect that the virus has abandoned your ship and disappeared somewhere within the system of the wreckage. It will likely infect whatever NG ship passes next, but your mission is too vital to risk reinfection by stopping it. Oops, sorry. Not all problems are ours. So we got 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 17 scrap from that. And then thankfully, all of our systems are powered back up. Oh, nice. A store. Let's go to the store. Let's see what they got. A message arrives. Your scrap, ours. Our weapons for you. You're about to raise the shields when you realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. So we could do drone control or crew teleporter. I don't think that's always like a great idea, unless you already have drones, because you need to upgrade your like reactor and all sorts of stuff. This is all drones. I don't have anything to sell. I'm gonna fix my hull. I'm gonna get more fuel. I'm so good on missiles. Wow, look at me go. And then let's upgrade some stuff. I actually don't have more weapons, which is surprising, but I am going to upgrade my reactor, because then I can upgrade, like, power more on my engine, and then I dodge better. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, and let's jump. Oh, wow, another store. Let's see what this store has to offer us. We love shopping. All right, the NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG Hive at the beacon are selling equipment for just that. Yes, we've got crew members we can bot. We love it. Okay, so we've got Davian. He's a human. Skills improve slightly faster. We've got Gracie, who's an NG. They're not great at combat, but they're good at repairing. And then we got Yaz, who is also an NG. I'm tempted to get 2 because we can afford it. I am. I'm gonna get Yaz because he's got the cooler name, and Davian, and I'm gonna spend all my money and hope for the best here. All right, you can go on shields. You need to go back here. Oh, Ryan, my little guy, needs to go heal. And then this guy, I'm gonna have him be on cameras. Okay. And then that guy can go back there. All right. Let's save these positions. And let's jump. We're broke, but we've got a full crew. We've got, you know, our burst laser, our trusty burst laser. We are going to need more weapons. So hopefully someone has cooler weapons soon. Gosh, I'm trying to decide if we have enough time for 3 jumps. Let's see, 1, 2, no. I might need to go here and then just go to the exit. So let's go down. We don't want to get hit by the rebel fleet, friends. That's like a bad time. Cool. You receive a wideband message, free schematic samples. Be sure to visit our new military-grade drone store opening in sector ZXR-45. ZXR1-45, excuse me. So we got 15 scrap, which is cool, and a defense drone Mark 1. I'm just going to sell it, but we love it. Thank you for the free sample. That was great. And yeah, we need to just GTFO. So we're gonna move on. As we know, we've hit the long range beacon. When we can, the FTL drive is full, we can jump. And then let's see. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. So we can explore the asteroid field, where it says too dangerous, we'll just wait for the FTL. I'm tempted to explore the asteroid field because we are at full health. We do have 2 shields. And maybe we do find something cool, so let's do it. Wow, immediately 5 damage to my hull. God, we were at full health. The asteroid field proved more dangerous than expected. Some asteroids managed to get through your ship's defenses. Cool. Oh my god, and we've got fire. In the doors. Oh, so I can't open doors. Shoot, this is like the worst place for fire. Who? Okay. Go in here, go in here. Actually, you go here. You go help here. And go there. And then we'll just have to be really careful while these guys fix that. Okay, cool. So they got the fire out. They're fixing everything. We're healing people. That was really bad. I didn't like that. I didn't get anything from that. I just got damage. So we're leaving. Goodbye. We've got more NG homeworlds. Let's go this way. You have arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Okay. We immediately have a distress beacon. Let's see what's going on with the exit. Wow, so we do actually have to kind of go from below. Like, this leads nowhere. That's weird. Let's just go to the distress. Let's hope for the best. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hear them asking what's wrong. Help. We're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. We've already done this. We've sent crew. They died. I don't like it. No. Have fun. So it says you can't risk fighting some unknown alien on every backwater station you come across. Agreed. You prepare to jump. So, sorry, friends. That does really suck for you. Let's go down. All right. You find a rebel automated scout floating near the beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. So we can download the ship's data stores, or we can don't risk activating it and just strip the ship for any useful scrap. So we could get 22 scrap, or we could get the data stores. I'm tempted to do this data stores because we're so early on in the map that it might be useful to know where things are. So I'm actually gonna do that. Okay, you accidentally reactivate the ship's AI. Its weapons immediately go online. Prepare for a fight. We are burst lasering its shield. It does have a combat drone. But it really can't do anything with its stupid little laser, so whatever. All right, we hit its shield, so its shield's down. We actually don't want it to run away. That's my worry. And this little drone can't actually penetrate my shield, so. Okay. But now we can do, because it does have like a little missile thing. So I guess in theory it could eventually get through our shield. Let's do the hull. There's no crew to fix any of this stuff, so it's just going to remain kind of broken on their end. And explode. Cool. So the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. So we got a lot more by doing that. So we got 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 41 scrap, which is better than we would have gotten. So I think we made the right choice by engaging. I'm tempted to do, let's go down. So it says you arrive at a green planet with great plains and rolling waterfalls. It would be of little interest to the engineer nearby. That's it. I guess we found an Earth-like planet and we're just gonna keep jumping. Hopefully we get more fuel. All right, let's see. A small merchant ship hails you. Underground Federation comm channels are all talking about your secret mission. Let us install a weapon to help. Good luck. Cool. So we got an ion blast and 16 scrap. We love it. That's really nice. What does the ion blast do? Let's take a look. So it says ion weapons can disable systems without causing hull damage. So tip, for every 1 point of ion damage, 1 power bar is removed from the target system and it is then locked for 5 seconds, preventing repowering. If an ion weapon hits shields, the damage is automatically applied to the shield system. Interesting. So it requires 1 power, which I could add more power. It's kind of always a good idea. Do I want to add more power to the weapons? I don't know. I'm actually going to wait on that. Because I can like turn off stuff in order to do that if I really want to. So, all right, the only way is up. So let's go that way. what does it say? Unmanned drones can actually self-repair, but they're pretty slow about it. Oh, good to know. I didn't know that. I just thought because they had no crew member, they couldn't repair it all. It says, you notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. So we can booby trap the cache, or we can secure the cache. So wait, what's happening? They're hiding, and they're trying to lure the pursuing. I don't understand. I don't understand what this is asking me. What is this asking me? So I can booby trap it and use 2 missiles. And they suggest it might be used. I hear a poppy, sorry, that's why I looked over. I guess I have a lot of missiles. Let's try that one and see what happens. You transfer down some missile warheads and the NG rig them to blow before setting a distress signal to attract the fleet's attention. So my fleet, oh, they're delayed by 2 jumps now. Okay. I know, I didn't understand what that was asking either, Toasted. I was like, what is this saying? Like, I don't know what's going on. So, but anyway, the rebel fleet is now slow. And that's actually, it was totally worth 2 missiles. So, wow, Poppy, you don't have to be that loud. I promise. Shh. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you. Hi. I'm gonna pick you up. You're gonna be mad about it. What if I picked you up and showed you the people? Oh, she's an old gal. So we gotta be gentle with her. Say hi, Poppy. Say hi. Poppy says hi. You're kind of stinky, Poppy. Yeah, you're stinky. I need to like wash my hands now. She was very stinky. Hold on. I know, Poppy. You really don't have to do that. Okay. Everyone says hi to you, puppy. All right. I know, Poppy. It's tough. It's tough out here. All right. She is moving on. We are moving on. Let's jump. Oh, there's a store. I am tempted to go up and then down. Maybe a Poppy fan is in order. Could be watching in 2 windows. Let's go up then down to the store. Yeah, let's do that. So hopefully we can get more scrap. All right, it says the NG are waiting for you at the beacon with their weapons online. The freaking virus and the NG is not my problem, man. So we're gonna continue. We can try to have our NG crew member negotiate with the NG ship. This is what I did that one time. And like I said, he died, but then he came back and was like super tough. So I think I'm gonna try that again. Yeah, Yeoz is dead. He's gone. Bummer. So it says, as the NG attempts to contact the vessel and negotiate, your NG crew member suddenly dissolves into nanites. Or nanites. The virus has murdered again. Detecting activity on board your ship, the NG vessel opens fire. Okay. So they have defense drone. It's going to shoot down any of my missiles so we can actually do this ion blast if we want it. Let's try that, but let's first do shields, which is going to take our whole thing. I don't really know. I don't really quite understand what ion blast does. This might be a hard fight actually because they have this like drone thing. Oof. And they have disabled my shields. Can we send... Let's send this guy in here. Oh, he can't do anything, so he might as well just go back to his little spot. I don't know what to do here because I can't even hit their shields. Oh, I hit their drone. That's awesome. So now I can actually... Oops, I want that back online. Oh. So let's... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna attack their shields with the missile because the missile drone... I guess I hit him. I don't even know. Oh no, it didn't. Dang. I was wrong. I don't know what happened to their little... I thought I hit the drone guy. Like, it looked like I did. It's like something attacked it, but... Thankfully, they keep missing. Okay. Their shields are briefly down. This stinks. Let's try again. Yeah, see, every time it's just gonna... This is totally at a standstill. I'm not sure how to fight this. I was not good enough. I don't really quite understand what ion does. I haven't figured out the ion missile like weapon. Oh. Oh yeah, see, it did hit their little drone guy. But is he like down for the count? I don't even know. Because I guess I can try now. Because I don't see his the little drone guy. Oh, the drone guy came back. That's a bummer. Okay. But I did get their engines down at least. At least they're not doing any damage to me. This stinks. Okay, we can try to hit their little drone. Because that would be cool. No, it's just going through their shields every time. Like, the best I can do is hit their shields and knock down their shields. That's it. Yeah, I'll have to ask Oliver Fan exactly what the ion does, because Oliver Fan is the one that showed me this game and gave me all the pointers that I personally know. This is just like such a standstill. I want to beat them though, because I want my crew member back, and I don't know what happens like if I don't beat them. Like whether or not like I don't get my... But I can just hit them all day with this burst laser. I don't know. And they can't... It doesn't seem like they can actually do damage. We do need Oliver Fan right now. I don't know where he went. He's playing the next game from the same people who made this one, which I am blanking on the name. So that's a Defense Mark II, which means it also shoots down one of your lasers. Oh, that's the problem I'm having. I only have an Ion Blast as the other option. I don't know what the Ion Blast does. Wait both your weapons to fully charge. Okay, oops. And then shoot both at once. Okay. All right. So should I do, I'm going to do burst laser. Shoot your laser slightly before the missile. So slightly before. I'm going to hit this stupid drone because I hate it. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh, much faster than that. Okay, cool. Okay, so burst laser shield. That's going. Oh yeah, haha. Amazing. I'm going to try to hit the shield again. So once that goes, I'm gonna hit their stupid drone again because I hate their stupid drone. Cool, I hit that guy. Good to know. I was gonna be here all day. Oops, I didn't mean to power that down. I keep powering these down. This is stressful. Space travel is stressful, friends. Okay. So we are hitting the shield. That's going. We're going to hit that again because that's where they are. Nice. Ah, thank you, Oliver Fan. Okay. With the ship destroyed, finally, we would have been there all night. You scrap it and prepare to jump away. So we got 3 fuel, which is great because we're very low in fuel. We got 1 drone part, which is useless to us, and 29 scrap. Nice. And then it says, to your surprise, your NG crew member reforms. It looks as if the virus reconstituted, repurposed, and reprogrammed the NG host and wants to travel with you. And it seems to have learned a great deal from its time on your ship. So now we have Virus. And he is OP. Look at this guy. That is why I wanted to do that and wanted to win that fight so bad. Because I don't know if he comes back if you don't beat them. I'm really not sure. I am gonna leave him on shields. That way he's kind of in the middle because he's the best fighter I have. Alongside Ested, who's my little mantis friend. Cool. Cool, we're making it. And then here is a store. I might go here and then go backtrack a little bit to try to get more scrap. We have time from the Federation, or the Rebel fleet, I mean, we're Federation, so let's go here. All right, you arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting requests for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Keep in mind, even though he has a plus 20% fight cause skill, he's got negative fight. You're right. The Mantis is still the better fighter. That is a fair shout out. So I wonder if I should have him like on the hull. Or maybe on the engines. I might put him on the engine. So it says, you arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. This is probably a freaking trap. They always are. But we're going to respond. Screw it. Okay. Your ship seems reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying a shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo safety. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. Okay. We can accept. Okay. At least you're confident for what little that's worth. Here's their last known location. So we have a quest now. Cool. All right, virus, I'm going to move over here, and then this guy can go over to shields. Why does that say? Oh, because I 0 powered it. Okay, that's cool. Let's jump. Oh, there's a store here. I kind of wanted to see. I might do that. Store, this one, quest, store, and then back to exit. I think we'll be fine with that. Oh, this is dying. That's a bummer for me. Should trade it out. Okay, so an NG ship hails engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. That is true. Let's continue. Oh yeah, we have this to sell. I still don't know what an ion blast does. Can disable systems. I couldn't figure out that, but maybe that'll be useful later. Page 2, what do we got? Oh, we got cloaking. Oh, I can't afford cloaking. I don't, even if I sell this, I still can't afford cloaking. Shoot, we need cloaking. Okay, cool. I will sell it though. I still don't have enough for cloaking, which is a bummer. That's pretty fun. Stealth weapons prevents your weapon fire from disrupting your cloak, allowing you to shoot at will while cloaked. The ship's FTL drive powers up 25% faster, is also pretty sweet. And then advanced FTL navigation allows a ship to jump to any, I don't know what I want that. I agree that it's not good if you don't have stealth, right? Which we don't. We can't afford stealth. But I would hope that I can get stealth. Pass on it all. I am going to fix my hull a little bit and then buy more fuel. Because we are severely lacking on those things. Just fix the hull completely. Okay, let's do... Oof. I don't know that I have time to do all those jumps. Let's see. So it moves. It's 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have time for an extra jump. So sorry to this distress call. It sucks to suck, you know. So it says a complex arrangement of ships, hulls, and FTL drive capacitors floating abandoned in space suggests the NG were here not too long ago, but no longer. Bummer for them. All right, we'll jump to our questy quest. It says you arrive at the last known location of the merchant's delivery. You begin a scan for the lost ship. You find a severely damaged ship floating amongst some debris. The crew hails you. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete the delivery, we'll share the reward and join your crew. Promise to deliver the cargo and ask if any would be interested in joining your crew, or we can take the cargo but drop them off at a nearby station. I think we can take the crew members. Let's try that. Nice, we got Swamps. What a funny name. I'm here for Swamps. That's great. I love it. So it says they upload the delivery destination once on board. One takes you up on your offer. The rest you drop off at a nearby station. And we have a new quest marker. So we'll see if we can actually get to that. But either way, we got swamps, and that's amazing. So let's continue. Let's put swamps on doors. All right, swamps is on doors. Look at us go. Let's jump. Wow, there's another store. There's so many stores. I don't think that I have time to go down to the quest because I have to backtrack. I think I can go to this store and the exit, so I feel bad. I'm going back on my word, but thanks, swamps, for joining, even though we're liars. Okay. A message arrives. Your scrap, ours. Our weapons for you. You're about to raise your shields when you realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. So let's see. We've got weapons. Drones we don't use. We've got a small bomb. Self-teleporting explosive that damages systems and crew, but not the hull. And we can target our own ship, which I learned is useful if there's people on your ship. And so that makes sense because it doesn't do hull damage. It just like damages what's around it. That needs 1 power. It requires a missile. Okay. And it does 30 crew damage and 2 systems damage. So that's really is for like knocking people's crew out. We have the burst laser Mark 1. This simple burst laser isn't flashy, but I have the burst laser too, so that's stupid. I wouldn't get that. And then the halberd beam. Slow but reliable, powerful standard beam weapon. A beam might be cool. It does take a long time. I would need to power down my other stuff to power it or upgrade my weapons, which I honestly need to do soon anyway. The other thing we've got, oh, scrap recovery arm. I might do that one. Useless if shields are intact. I'm wondering if that's useful though. Like maybe I do want to get that for later, or do I just get this scrap recovery arm? Because that I can't get both. I might do that because then I can buy more later. So I think I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to get the scrap recovery arm so you get 10% more scrap from any source, which is very useful. Let's grab a couple extra fuel. Actually, I'm going to get all the extra fuel. And then, yeah, we can't afford anything else, so it's fine. We're good on missiles, and we don't use drones, so. Okay, and yes, I was very correct about not doing this quest jump. We would have absolutely been obliterated by the rebel forces, so sorry to that quest. We are leaving. So you've arrived at the long-range beacon when the FTL drive is charged. You can jump. We know this. I wish they didn't tell me every time. Okay, what do we got? So this beacon seems to serve as a meeting place for local traffic. It seems you can find crew willing to fight on your ship for a price. So we can get Tomas, the human, for 32 scrap. He has engine power. Or we can get Justin, who is another NG. We are really full on NG this go around. I guess I'm in NG space, so that makes sense. He's worth 36 and he does shields. I could also not hire anybody, but I think I'm gonna hire. Who do we got? Let's do the NG. Let's do the NG. That means I don't have good fighters is all. Not that humans are the best fighters, but actually, let's go with Tomas. We got Tomas. Tomas, he can go. I guess I really didn't need another crew member, but whatever. Let's have him go back to engines. And we're going to jump to the next sector. All right. This is the Zoltan homeworld. Let's do that. The Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. All right, our exit is down here. Wow, with the only way to get it, this jumping point over here, and then from these jumping points. So, that's so funny. You'd have to backtrack so much to get over here. Wow. I guess I could go this downward path, because then it goes up. Oof. This one's tough. It might actually be safer to go up, because you have to... Yeah, you have to go up. So that's one. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's not go to that lower one. All right, a light asteroid field is entering the atmosphere of a nearby planet. A fireworks show on a galactic scale. There's little for it, but to take in the ambiance and program the next jump. All right. There's a store down here. We love a store, but we have no money. I guess we could go here. I think we're just going to have to skip the store this time, to be honest, because I don't have any money. So I'm going to go this upper path, because I have to kind of go this way anyway. Intruders on board. Wow, it's actually our first time having intruders on board this go around. So there are a few more zealous in their custom checks than the Zoltan. That is right. The Zoltan are like the border police. So team of border police on board. There's just a little confusion over your weapons license, but things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. We are now fighting the cops. So... they have 2 shields and this little laser bar, which I forgot what that meant. So if Oliver Fan is listening, please remind me what this little green bar next to the shield means. Because I feel like, shoot, I might have to just jump away from this guy. Let's see. Let's just extra shields, laser them down. Okay. All right, so we'll shield the laser. And, oh yeah, and that's right, I had intruders. So that guy's on the doors. Let's try to choke him out. And then good, he's going to my mantis guy. Oh, there's a shit ton of them. All right, let's move. They also block bombs, teleport, and mind control, but you don't. Okay, good to know. Let's try to get these people. Or whatever these guys are, the police. I want them to fight my people in the med bay. So, and then I'm also going to, they hit their own people. Hilarious. That was hilarious. This sucks for me because I need to fix my weapon systems. Okay. They are dead. So they did knock out my weapons, which sucked. But they also hit their own people, which was really funny. So I can't hit them, I don't think. Well, I guess I can try to hit them with this because that's all I have active right now. But yeah, see, it's not going to go through. Okay, so everyone can go back. Everyone go back to your little spots, and you help fix things. Okay, we're making it. Come on, shields. All right. Weapons are back up. We can burst laser their shields. Once the burst laser hits, I'm then going to hit them with a missile pretty quickly. But I need that to hit first. It missed. That really sucked. All right, let's try again. Hit them there. Okay. Why didn't everybody go back to their little... Oh, I accidentally set them. That's why. So this guy's good at everything. He can be over here. Tomas can be here, actually. Let's... This guy is Kozer. So why is he here? What does Tomas do? Also engines. Everybody's good at engines. Alright, that's fine. Burst laser shields. Let's then laser their weapons again. Nice. Cool. We got them. Nice. So the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we got 44, which is actually really great. 1 fuel and then 1 missile. All right. Wow. That was a bit stressful. We're making it though. And that 44 became 48. Yeah, we appreciate the extra scrap. So we've got a lot of distress signals. We could do both. I guess we can try both. You arrive to find a lumbering Zoltan freighter with no one at the helm. It's a mystery what happened to the crew, but it'd be a shame to let the opportunity go to waste. Sweet. So we got 46 scrap from that, 1 fuel and 1 missile. That was great. So now we can go to the other distress beacon and see what's waiting for us. It's an NG Scout. So it says a small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you they're out of FTL fuel and can't jump. 3 is so much. I only have 5. I need a... Sorry. We understand. Please send help our way if you meet anyone trustworthy. Yeah. I only have 5 fuel. The store's all the way down there and we're not going to get to it. Like, we can't backtrack like that, so... We probably can make it... That's actually a lot. But that... I think we can do it. Wow, it's a fighter. Pirate fighter. You jump in just in time to witness a Zoltan FTL drive overload. In their final moments, they implore you not to get involved, but it's too late. Their attacker is already upon you. So, these guys are so tough. Okay, we're gonna do the shields. And then we'll do their missiles again. Ooh. I guess I just need to do... Wow, that sucks. Okay. Go help with that. Alright, everybody go back. Okay, we're gonna take their shield down. We're gonna... That sucked. That was heavy. So they offer some of their cargo if you let them live. We got 5 fuel, which is actually a decent amount, 7 missiles, and 22 scrap. We actually are gonna take that. Yeah. We will take it. Nice. That's a lot of stuff. I'm excited for the shotgun. Yay, thank you, Wiser. Yeah, we can probably play tomorrow. Though didn't you want to go to the waterfront during the day? So, I don't know. But yeah. Yay, Power World. Alright, only way forward is this way. Let's go. You're hailed by a rebel ship. When the rebellion is complete, you'll see the safer world we provide. Well, you won't, but you get the point. They arm weapons. Cool. So, thankfully they don't have the extra shield. That shit is super annoying. We are going to attack their shields. Then we can hit... Wow. There are lots of fires. Wow. Come over here. Let the fires go out, hopefully. I guess you can go up here. Okay. Doors are closed. Everybody to the med bay. Whoa, I should be hitting them. More fires, cool. I guess that guy can go in there. I'm trying to put the fires out. Okay. They're gonna hit their shields again. Alright, so it says the day is yours. Show us your honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. They are kind of kicking our butt, but I also feel like I finally got their shields down, so no. Swamps. So Virus is good. He can go back. Kozar. What does Kozar do? I don't even know. I guess shields. And then we want swamps to go in here. What is this guy? Tomas. Can go over here. Oh yeah, people need to be... Go help repair that. So we can burst laser their shields again. Let's hit their engines. That missed. That sucked. See, they're having a bad time over there. I can see it. So we can burst laser the Helm. The guy is fixing their shield, but hopefully we're faster. Nice. Okay. Ship explodes. We get 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 36 scrap. I'm gonna let the oxygen kind of repair itself. We need Davion to go get healed. I'm gonna send everybody back. And I'm also gonna grab more water because I just ran out. BRB.
Okay, thanks, friends. I'm back. Okay, we're making it work. All right, let's jump. What do we got? Only one way. The only way is forward. Cool. Another unmanned ship patrols the area. You prepare the ship for combat. It has no shields, which is great. Oh, why can't I? Oh, it's cloaking. Oh, awesome. Yeah, let me take a look at that. Oops. Discord is what I want. Oh, that's really cool. I like it. I like all the blues. It does give space vibes. You're so good at portraits, it's wild. Cool. Alright. This ship is cloaking, which is annoying. So it needs to uncloak. And then I can hit it. Alright. So let's do its weapons. It thankfully missed me. And I missed it. So let's try that again. You got away from orange. I mean, orange is cool too. Yikes. Whew. Oh, I didn't mean to turn it off. Cloaking. It thankfully missed me. I'm gonna hit. Cool, it's on fire. We love to see it. It's burst laser. I guess there's no oxygen, so. But it still exploded. Cool. All right, sweet. So we got 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 39 scrap. And we can jump. Oh, nice. We hit another store. Let's jump to the store. We actually have quite a bit of scrap. Oh, it's a human ship. Hails. Friends, please, there's nothing I don't have and nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around my shop? So we could get more crew member. We're pretty crude, but look at this guy. He's a slug. It says these telepathic slugs were shunned in the Galactic Federation for their constant thievery and attempts at manipulation. So telepathic powers reveal rooms and life forms even when sensors are down. Oh, that's sick. And it's immune to mind control. We could do a shield charge booster, boost the ship's shield recharge rate by 15%. That's actually pretty sick. Advanced FTL navigation allows the ship to jump. Oh yeah, I still don't understand the need for that, to jump to any previous visited beacon. FTL recharge booster. The ship's FTL drive powers up 25% faster. Oh, I guess this makes sense. Like if you went kind of like super past your thing, you could immediately jump back, but I don't know that I want that. And then a recharge booster. So it drives power up 25% faster. I will say the shield recharge is pretty sick. And then what do we got? We've got drone control, which we don't have drones. And then we could do crew teleporter. I don't know that I want my crew to do that. So I think I'm going to do the shield charge booster. That's pretty cool. I am mouse over drone. This one. So there's the, the repair drone. Drone control comes with a freebie. Oh, I see what you're saying. So drone control powers the ship's drones. So we would get a free defense drone Mark 1. That's actually pretty sick. I might do that. I'm gonna have to get more power, but I have a ton of money right now. I kind of want to get the slug. But I have so many crew members. Like, what am I supposed to do with all these crew members? But like, I haven't had a slug party member. What are the thoughts on the slugs? Okay, fine. I am gonna fix my whole I hate it. Okay, that's good. All right, cool. We have a drone. We have a defense drone. We don't have a slug friend though, but that's fine because we needed that money to be able to power the drones and also repair our ship. So moving along, we probably have barely enough time to do all these. That's fine. Yeah, let's go to the nebula, which I hate because I can't see anything in the nebula. Of course there's a ship in the nebula, but I got a new defense drone. Which, why is he not powered right now? Oh no. Does he not work in nebulas? Only deploy it when your enemy has missiles. Okay. Does this guy have missiles? I don't know how to tell. All right, so we're paused. We're burst lasering the shield. Thankfully, they only have one shield. They are trying to... That left gun looks like a missile. All right, well, I'm going to power it up. So he's powered. Oh. I'm hitting their shield. I'm going to go ahead and hit their missile. They're hitting me. I hate it. It makes me sad. Okay, their missiles are down. They're fixing their shields, so I'm going to hit them again. I can't see because we're in a nebula, which is so annoying. Let's hit their engine, because I guess their laser is kind of hitting us, their little missile drone guy, but not for a ton of damage. Like, I don't think it can actually hurt me. All right, we missed with one laser. Let's hit it again. Let's hit the engine again. I wish I could see in their ship because they were not fixing things fast. Cool. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap. So we got 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 44 scrap, which is a lot of scrap. We're here for it. Cool. So we got drones. Love it. All right, we're jumping. We're going to move downward because we need to make it to the exit. The rebels are coming. Another pirate ship. It says, emergency. All ships in range. We are under attack. The frequency matches a nearby Zoltan ship. You move in on their pursuer. They take your intervention as a cue to jump away. Cowards. And now we are fighting. So this looks like a missile, it sounds like. So let's power up my drone. We're gonna burst laser its shield. And then as soon as that happens, I'm gonna hit its missiles, or its like weapons. They don't have drones, which we appreciate. Okay, we've got their shields down. Oh no. Nice. But only down to 1. Okay. Actually, let's... I don't want to use that. So the ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. So we can accept their offer of 5 fuel, which is actually quite a bit of fuel. 2 drone parts and 21 scrap. I think I'm going to take it because 5 fuel is actually a lot. So not every fight you have to murder completely, you know? Oops. Well, let's jump. So we can get out of here. So we're at the long range beacon, we know. So it says you receive a small station, you see a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. You receive an automated message. We don't know who you are and we don't care, but this is the right place for some ship repair. So we can repair 5 damage for 10. I don't even think we're at 5 damage. We're only at like 2 damage. And that's actually pretty extent. So I'm just gonna ignore them. We don't really need it. It's fine. So we can go. So our options are more Zoltan. Oh, the slugs though. The slugs have mind control, which really sucks. But the Zoltan suck too. Like the Zoltan, I don't know how I feel about it. I will say it's also 10:30 and I'm pretty tired. And so I think, if anything, this is actually going to be the spot that I stop. We are halfway through, so that feels like a good little stopping point. And so this is where I will pick up next time. So, tune in and see if I go to the Zoltan controlled, which are the border police. I don't know how I feel about it. Or we can go to the Slug homeworld. Oh, it's a nebula too. Oof. It's a nebula, so no sensors the entire time, and also slugs with their mind control. That actually sounds like a bad time, but we'll see. Tune in next time and see what I decide to do. And maybe we will make it all the way to the end. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and tuning in. I appreciate you so much. I am ShortStack. Always go to the homeworlds for ship on. So there is a positive, Oliver Fan says, to going to a homeworld, because you can unlock ships. And so that's fair. See me, I was like, that sounds like a terrible time, but good to know. So that actually is a high running contender because we want to unlock new ships. That's really cool. So yeah, friends, next time I play, I will be moving on to Sector 5. And that's really cool stuff. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.